So we think the best way to get people out to vote is through what we call the personal cultural connection model, right? So talking to people based on shared values and ideas that they have. So my name is Dang Do. I'm an assistant professor at Trinity College. In partnership with the Hartford Votes Coalition, we thought it'd be a great idea to come together and apply for a grant and really try to see if this idea of a voter captain would be a useful way to turn out the vote in our community. Hartford, in comparison with all the other communities around, has some of the lowest voting rates in the state of Connecticut. So we thought that it was important to really find ways to push and get people out to vote.
The training is really great. I think one of my favorite key takeaways is that we're here listening to understand and not respond.
It's important to look for ways that will not just deal with the surface issues, but will get under the surface and begin to address the causes of this problem of low voter engagement, low voter turnout. And that's the exciting thing about this Voter Captains project.
The best way to turn out the vote is to ask someone to go vote. And so the idea of relationships, we think, is what drives this mobilization of voters.
In the Latino and Hispanic community, they don't vote because they see politicians very far away from them. In Puerto Rico, they go to a neighborhood and they let everybody know. People get excited.
When you talk about voting, you really get to like the core of a person's being, talking about, you know, their values and their beliefs.
Your vote counts because if you don't vote, they don't give the money for this city. You know, we need more information for the public.
Using values and words and imagery and experiences that you share with that person in the conversations that you have, right? Really basing it on the culture or the ideas and images that the person that you're talking to share with you, and then connecting it with the act of voting, and then finally having some kind of call to action.
Hartford's really unique in that everyone here wants to make a difference for their community, and doing outreach programs like this where you're actually going to local events or places, you get to see how much people want to make a difference here.
But if you listen to them, they get that, esta confianza, that's trust. After they trust you, you win.
Mm-hmm.
My community, specifically the Hartford community, is deserving of dignity and respect.
What I love about my community is my community loves itself. Like, I think there's always people in my community that are working towards making itself better.
If you educate them and make them conscious, they wake up.
Yeah.
They wake up and they take action.
I love that my community comes out to support each other, and I'm just hoping that they get out to vote so that they can get the people they want to represent them into positions so that they can get the things that they want and need.
I want to be one of the driving forces for those who don't think that voting is important.
And so stories like that with the voter captain, I think, is something that's a bit unexpected. Like, we kind of thought it might be useful, but this was like a in-your-face thing where the act of voting actually helped the voter captains themselves develop a sense of civic duty.